So starting the test drive in this 530i, I have it in comfort mode now. Still pretty quick on its feet, just in terms of the overall throttle response, just how quick this thing feels. Even though it just has the 2-liter 4-cylinder, it still feels very, very fast. A lot better than a lot of other 2-liter turbo 4s that I've driven from other manufacturers. But with this being a 58 grand sticker BMW, back in 2017, I wouldn't expect anything less. And I do feel like BMWs, probably the past 10 years, they've really shown that they can be reliable. Of course, your maintenance, if you take it to the dealer, is going to be high, but if you find a good mechanic, things of that nature, if you can do anything yourself, which I'm not sure you can, you have a pretty good car. And I do just love the twin scroll turbo 4s are just so much fun. And just having that 8-speed automatic, paddle shifters. And I'd say the majority of, if not all of the BMWs I've driven with this powertrain, it just makes it that much more of the ultimate driving machine. So I'm gonna put it in a sport mode now. And we're gonna try this out. So we're gonna give it a little pull getting on the interstate here. And very quiet in the interior as I downshift. And foot to the floor. Yeah, pretty quick. And the shifts are lightning fast, and I've always loved that about these cars. Put it into Eco Pro now, and then we're going to turn on the cruise. So pretty quiet in here, and I mean the engine is very, very quiet. Cannot hear it at all. Road noise I can hear just a tad, but the ride quality is very plush. It's a little stiffer with it being a BMW, but I mean it's still pretty comfortable. And what's really great is, again, the sound acoustics, just not really being interfered with by what's going on outside of the vehicle. Now in the Eco Pro mode, it's not as quick as the sport mode or the comfort mode, just because it's trying to help save your fuel economy, but still it lets you get up relatively easily. Now in this Eco Pro mode, as opposed to the sport mode, the shifts don't feel nearly as harsh. Of course, I'm not trying to redline it like I was earlier, but it is nice that you get that differentiation, I guess, between a sports car and a luxury car. And I do like the brake pedal feel. I like that they're just a tad touchy, but not overly aggressive. They just kind of go with this car. And I mean, my final thoughts on it, it's pretty impressive. For instance, just driving around town here, it's pretty comfortable. Even in Eco Pro, I don't feel like a lot of other eco modes and other vehicles I've driven, they've just been kind of almost like it feels like the car is about to choke out, but it doesn't feel that way here. This still feels like a luxury vehicle. I don't feel like the engine's about to die out or something like that. And it just drives relatively well under any circumstance. And in a vehicle like that, I feel like that's why you get the price point that you get here. And this is something that I would like, where my girlfriend's not necessarily gonna be scared driving it, but it's also something that I could drive on a daily basis, being more of someone who likes a spirited drive behind the wheel. But I want to give one more thank you to Auto Collection of Murfreesboro and Auto Pro of Nashville for allowing me to review this 530i. I'll leave a link below in the description. Pretty good car for the money, I think. And you kind of get the best of both worlds in terms of luxury and performance. And this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2017 BMW 530i.